Seattle stand out.
Okay, so the Las Vegas Raiders beats the Saints. I have the Las Vegas Raiders as a winner, and I have the Saints as a loser. I think that's respectable enough. So, and their defense not really great either. Could not really stop Josh Jacobs and Derek Carr. So I don't really know. It also gets me some. I have the Buccaneers pretty high in our power rankings. Go check those out. And that makes me think like, yikes, are the Saints really that team? Because the Saints made it look like that team, like they were that team against the Buccaneers. But I don't know.
That division right now, two teams that are 1-1. The Panthers and the Falcons both had chances to be 1-1 as well.
People are saying they're the best division in football.
They're not,
and they're clearly not. They have the NFC West 2-0, 2-0, 2-0, and 1-1. What other division has that? I don't know.
None.
Spoiler alert: in our power rankings, I have all 4 NFC West teams in the top 10. See why we have those rankings. Go watch the video.
Yeah.
Go watch it. It's good. It's good. Good segment. First time ever on Zoom.
But we don't need to advertise for ourselves.
First time ever on Zoom.
Let's move over to the next loser for me. Back over to the golf scene. I got the 51-year-old Phil Mickelson. Recently this year, he moved over to the Champions Tour, where he'll now play with the older guys.
He's officially done.
But he's still playing in the major opens. He came to the U.S. Open, and he was not good. He missed the cut, didn't even get to show up on Saturday and Sunday. Not what you want to see from a guy who traditionally has been one of the better golfers. And
he's old.
Very much well-respected, but yeah, he may be over now. We'll see if he's ever able to.
He'll go down as a top 20 golfer of all time.
Yeah, but the fact that
I don't know how much you can ask from him.
Doesn't even make the cut, so I have to say he's a loser. I think his career may be coming to an end.
Going down the drain?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't say he's quite a loser just because, I don't know, I didn't really expect much from him going in because of his age, and he hasn't performed super well in the past majors, but I can see how you say that.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm going to go with our hometown Mariners as a loser.
As a loser, yeah.
Because we had a job and we failed. We did. We were 2 games back from the Astros.
Yeah, all we needed was
we had
wins.
to get a few wins, and it didn't happen. We got a lucky win against the Giants, and we got a lucky...
I don't think we beat the Giants.
Or no, the A's. We got a lucky win against the A's on a doubleheader. Got absolutely blown out in the second game. Then got 1 win against the...
And we went 1-2 against the Padres.
1-2 against the Padres.
And dropped 2 to the Giants.
So,
it was rough, very rough. We did beat the Astros last night, though.
But
should we move into our Mariners segment now? Coming out of the losers, because I think...
Oh, yeah. Let's move into our Mariners segment.
Let's move into the Mariners segment.
I'll quickly wrap up why I think they're losers.
Uh-huh.
They had a job to do. They failed. Now we're put ourselves in a position where we need to A, sweep the Astros, and B, basically we have to
one loss against the
A's.
A's.
Have to sweep the A's or go 1 loss. And even 1 loss could mean we're not in.
Yeah.
So if we really want to guarantee, we have to sweep both teams, and if we want a chance, we have to drop 1 to the A's.
Yeah.
If we lose tonight against the Astros, season pretty much over.
Yeah.
Unless the Astros really seriously screw up
tonight
in the final series.
Tonight is a must-win game for the Mariners.
I mean, I'm going to be watching the game. I don't know if you are, but I'm watching these games because I love games with some meaning, and I have to give them some credit because they're at least in this position. But
yeah, they put themselves in a position where they're kind of still in it. So good for them.
But they also put themselves in a better position a week ago, and that's why they're a loser.
Yeah. Yep.
Those close games against the Padres, they needed to win.
The Diamondbacks also, if we could have got...
And a close game against the Giants, we lost by 1 run against the Giants.
We got blown out by the Diamondbacks, the team that's worse than us.
No, it's inexcusable to lose that much when you need the wins. This just shows you how much a random game in July means to the team in the later in September. So every game matters in the MLB. I know people think, there's so many games, 1 game doesn't really matter. It does.
But it does matter.
Because now we're put in a position where if we won 1 more game in the regular season or 1 more game in this week, we would have to still sweep the Astros most likely, but then we wouldn't have to.
But then it's okay if we lose a couple to the A's and we still have a chance,
It's just inexcusable, I feel like. I feel like it's good that our young guys have at least an opportunity to know what meaningful baseball feels like.
Mm-hmm.
which is good, I guess, but I still think it's inexcusable to drop that many games when you need a win or two. The Padres were basically guaranteed playoffs, and we dropped 2 out of 3.
Yeah, 2 out of 3.
So the Padres, which not good, and the A's pretty much guaranteed. Did they guarantee the AL West?
Yeah, they've locked it up a while ago.
Yeah, they locked it up. So
I think the Astros are 6.5 games back of them. So yeah, the A's clinched last night.
So they didn't really need the wins either, and
Yeah.
they also beat us by a lot. Kind of inexcusable. Kyle Lewis is playing like an absolute stud. What do you think are his chances for Rookie of the Year?
I'm gonna go 40%.
I think I'll agree with that. However, I think
He has 11 home runs now, so he's actually kind of closing in on Luis Robert, and I think
But in my opinion, he is a better player.
Here's the thing about them. Both of them have been in slumps over the past 3 weeks, but Kyle Lewis has still been doing excellent in the field. You see his catches, he's not slumping in the center fielder.
That crazy catch.
And the crazy thing is that Kyle Lewis was not supposed to be a center fielder. He was supposed to be a right fielder who's eventually going to be a DH, sort of like the JD Martinez type. And he was supposedly going to be only can make it in the majors if he can hit for power. Well, he can hit for power, but he can also play in the defense in the outfield.
Did you see that Rob home run?
Yeah, he looks really good.
I don't know how you think that athletic of a guy can be DH. I mean,
it was because of his injury problems, but he's really has come back from those injuries.
No.
This year, he has proven all of the doubters that he
It's
deserved.
a great
He
story.
was a high first-round pick,
Look,
and he deserved to be a high first-round pick.
if he was on the Yankees, he wins Rookie of the Year.
Oh, yeah.
No doubt. But he's not on the Yankees. He's on the Mariners. So that's why he's a 40% chance. However, if everything was equal in this world, he would win Rookie of the Year. He's
he deserves
first.
it.
Among rookies, he's like first and like a couple
His
seconds.
batting average is 278. I mean, he's doing really good.
And he was 320 like
2 or 3 weeks
ago. What's his
OPS?
batting average and on base percentage?
So he's hitting 278, which is leading the team among qualifiers. And
Wow, Seager kind of dropped too, 242.
Yeah, Seager's batting averages went way down, but this is about what he was at last year. When he was younger, he hit 270, but now he's at 230, 240 guy. On base percentage though, Lewis is at 383, and Seager's at 353, so he's still doing pretty well there.
I mean, but go to Luis Robert.
And then you got slugging percentage 471, which gives him an 8.5.
Okay, continue. 230, 240 guy. Let's just do this. Let's finish. It's 244. 444. Come on.
Alright, is it already on?
Yeah, you're talking about 230, 240 guy. We're talking about Seager.
Yeah.
So wrap up Seager and then let's start.
Alright. Yeah, Kyle Seager's done his job. He does what he needs to do. And that's what matters for Seager as far as his performance goes. He's been fine and a solid third baseman for the Mariners still.
And a good leader.
Yeah, he provides that veteran leadership on a team with a lot of rookies, a lot of inexperienced guys. So it's good to have Seager there.
So when do the Mariners play tonight? 6:10.
6:10 is our game tonight.
In Seattle. Okay.
Unfortunately, we got L.J. Newsome on the mound.
They have Valdez. So
Newsome has been our worst pitcher, but he also didn't start with us as a starter. He started on the alternate
Valdez
site.
3.82 RA.
Valdez has been good. It's unfortunately I wish we could have put a different pitcher in like Marco, but he got his big game last night.
I mean, we had to put him in last night, so then he can. You think only one more start left for him.
He will get one more against the A's. Yeah, and the crazy thing about Marco, 4 seasons with us, and that was his first win against the Astros. It took him that long, and that just shows A, how dominant the Astros have been, but also B, kudos to Marco. He's taken such a big step up this year.
Yeah, good for Marco.
And he has really proven himself to be the ace that we really haven't had since like 2016 Felix.
He definitely is an ace.
Yeah.
But he's not elite, but he's an ace.
The problem with the Mariners pitching is that we had Felix for a long time, and then right as James Paxton was emerging, we traded him.
Why did we do that? He's not playing great with the Yanks, but
and I'm
he
not
was
really
hurt
sure.
all year this year.
I don't think anyone from that deal is currently playing. I think that was we got like Eric Swanson from them. He's in our bullpen, but I don't think that deal worked out as well for us. Or maybe we got Justin Dunn from them, right? Or no, Justice Sheffield maybe. I'm not really sure what that trade was, but
Not worth
it hasn't worked out for us yet, but it could in the future. We'll see. But yeah.
Alright, so Mariners make the playoffs. They play the Rays. If they make the playoffs.
If
Rays
we win,
or White Sox.
It'll be either the Rays or the White Sox.
And that'd be a 5-game series?
3, I think.
Or just 3 games?
I think 3 games.
And we lose that, you think?
Yeah, what do you think?
Well, we'll start Marco and who else? We'll start Marco.
I would say we start Marco game 1,
Kikuchi.
Kikuchi, and Justice Sheffield game 3.
Or,
if it
no,
comes
I would
down
say game 1 would be Kikuchi. Game 2 would be either if we lost.
Really? You think game 1 Kikuchi?
And then
Why?
then game 2 if we lose Marco, and then if we win game 2 Sheffield, and then Marco to close it out.
Yeah.
That's what I think will happen. And you never know. Baseball teams can get hot, you know.
Yeah, the Mariners we had our 7-game stretch, but we were very dominant, so it could happen again just the right time,
Right now, Mariners, if you're listening,
If it
right
just-
now
it
is
just
the
has to pick
time.
at the right time. Unfortunately, it looks like we're gonna be losing one of our best players for the rest of the year. That's Dylan Moore.
Yes.
With his concussion,
That hurts us.
It
We
hurts.
need him during the
for
stretch.
a guy who's already been on the IL once,
Yeah.
but he is tied with Kyle Seager for the leadership for extra base hits, 8 home runs, which is crazy.
He's a better batting average than pretty much everybody,
Yeah.
but maybe Kyle Lewis.
And he now has 9 doubles as well, 255 batting average. So among the regular starters, I think that's the second best. Yeah.
Again, a
only Kyle Lewis
concussion,
is
not
higher.
his fault,
Hit him
but
in the head.
that's just a terrible time
yeah,
to get a
it's
concussion.
I mean, it's just too bad. It's unfortunate for him. And hopefully he'll be back stronger next year. Do you think that next year, could he be a contender to be our starting second baseman over Shed Long? Or do you think the team likes him more as the utility guy?
I don't know.
I think
I don't know
utility.
enough about Shed Long. I think he's better than Shed Long, but I think it's probably going to be utility.
Yeah. I think they prefer to keep him in utility, and they hope that Shed Long does become the long term. Because Dylan
How
Moore,
old is Shed Long?
Shed Long is a lot young. Shed Long is maybe 23 or 24.
He's a young guy.
And Dylan Moore is 28, and he's only in his second season. So the chances of Dylan Moore
But
being
again, it
coming
all
up,
comes down to performance.
Yeah.
And if Dylan Moore outplays Long, then
Then
they're
keep
going to
him,
play
yeah.
more. So you never really know, but I think day 1 opener is probably going to be Shed Long.
Yeah.
But I would not be surprised,
I wouldn't be surprised
if
to see
Dylan
Long.
Moore
Yeah.
entering, if not already in his prime as a year 2 player, gets, in the mid-season, maybe early mid-season, gets the start and keeps that for the rest of the year.